Hello chatboys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my weekend. I do apologise if you can hear the fan in the background. It is currently like a bloody sauna at the moment. We're supposed to be getting like 27, 29 degrees tomorrow. Our summer has come a little bit late this year and it's just been a bit of a scorcher. On my Saturday I got up ready for work. It was my first time back to work after being off on holiday, so I was a little bit nervous but very excited to get back to work. I got showered and changed into my uniform and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. My dad was up sorting stuff on the house. My mum was asleep. Older brother and his girlfriend were watching TV in my older brother's bedroom. My older sister was at hers, younger sister at hers, and younger brother at his. My dad then dropped me up to work. I got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and one of my supervisors on shift first of all, and I was running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders, and getting cutlery ready for the tables that needed cutlery, and I was absolutely smashing it. And my head chef was very happy to see me and called out my name, so I went over and was chatting to him and said good morning to him. And a load of the regulars who came in were asking me all about my holiday, and one of the regulars actually thought that I'd left and said that they were gutted. Bless them. I was like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. And the shift went quite quick. One of my colleagues who only works Saturdays, he is currently in like school doing like exams and stuff, so, and like revision and stuff, so he's doing that but also working on Saturdays. He's now had to stop working to like focus on his exams because he's got a bit like more tough. So it was his last shift on Saturday and I was gutted. And there was like 6 of us on. We also had a girl who was doing a trial shift, and it was so busy because of the lovely weather. We had lots of people sitting inside and outside, so I was doing lots of running of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking and some drink making. And I had a load of cups of coconut milk tea. I love coconut milk teas. Coconut milk is so good, it tastes like you're drinking a Bounty. And I got a lunch break because I was doing a 9 till 5, doing a Dolly Parton, and I had a chicken ciabatta with some fries, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I sat on table 12, which is a little sofa, which is so comfortable, and it was so cozy, and I felt like just falling asleep. After I'd had my food break, I let my food go down, sat on the sofa and just scrolled for my phone for a little bit, and then I continued on with my shift, and I was just cleaning some more tables and doing some more food and drink orders and bill taking. And then I finished at 5, and my dad and my older sister had gone off to watch my older brother play rugby somewhere near Bath, so it meant that I had to walk home. And I got my bag, clocked off, and I headed off after work, and I went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower snaps I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely flower shops in that flower shop. I was having a lovely chat with the flower keepers in there, and they were asking me about my holiday, as it was the first time I'd been in there since being on holiday. And I also got some plants that's on there. I'm going to show you guys now. I love the plants in there, all the colours and the pretty patterns and the succulents and cactuses is in there. I then made my way back. On my way back I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers. I especially loved all the pretty succulents. I love succulents so much, all the lovely colours and patterns on those. I then stopped off at one stop and got myself some lemon and lime Volvic water, got a load of those as I love those so much, and got myself a pesticide to have for my lunch the next day. I then got home and I got changed, and I was just writing a bit of my journal, listen to a bit of music, listen to drawing and colouring in. I was just sorting out my Bluetooth doll, watching some vlogs and TikToks. And my dad got back from watching my older brother play rugby, and my older brother had gone down to the rugby club afterwards and was down at the rugby club with my older sister and his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend went off home, and I then was just watching some stuff on Netflix. And then for tea, me, my mum and dad had fish and chips, and me and my dad went to collect those, and I had fish cake and chips, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious, and we were watching Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice so much. It's such a great film, and I can't wait for the sequel to come out. And then after that, I went off on a evening stroll, and I got some more flour snacks that I'm going to show you guys now. I had such a lovely evening stroll, lovely sunshine, and I got some lovely colourful flower snaps, lovely dahlias. Just love flower photography so much, it makes me so happy. I then got back and I was just watching some stuff off record that I needed to finish watching. I then finished writing my journal, had some cereal, and was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who and listened to a bit of music. I then went off to bed, and on my Sunday I got up after a nice lie-in and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. My older brother was in the living room watching TV, and his girlfriend had gone home early in the morning, and my older sister was at hers, younger brother at his, younger sister at hers. Mum was asleep still, and my dad was sorting stuff on the house. My mum then got up and we just watched a bit of TV, and it was such a lovely sunny day, beautiful blue skies, and I went off on a lovely Sunday stroll and got some flower stats that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers. I also wore my bucket hat and put lots of sun cream on so not to burn. Love my bucket hat I got when I went on holiday. And then I got back and I was just watching some TikToks and some vlogs, writing a bit of my journal, listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in. I ended up having a little bit of a nap. I then got up and it was time for me, my mum and dad to go get my grandma from hers for us to go to see my grandpa in the care home, which is just up the road from us, where he is currently living now, and he's 83 today. And I put a birthday post up on my social medias of a photo of me and him of when I was younger, and it's such a cute photo. It's probably one of my favourite photos of us. So we headed there, and my older sister was there as well, and so was my older brother. And then my older brother had to head off because he was going off to watch a rugby game, and we stayed there for a bit, and we got my grandpa put in his wheelchair that we got for him, and he had to get put on a hoist because he currently can't walk. We're hopefully going to try get him to be able to walk again. He's got physio that they're hoping to help with his legs because his legs are very strong at the moment. So we got him on the wheelchair and got him down out into the garden, and as we were getting him out to take him down to the lift, the workers there at the care home brought out this massive birthday cake that they'd made in the kitchens, which had a happy birthday sign on, and they sang happy birthday to him, which is so adorable. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that birthday cake now. It looks amazing. The staff there is so lovely, and he is well looked after. And we went out to the garden, and it was such a lovely sunny day, and we sat in the little conservatory, and we then went out and took him into the garden, and I got this cute sign that says "Don't worry, be happy," that I'm going to show you guys now. So cute. And there was also a little bench, and my older sister got a really cute photo of me sat on that bench. My hair is a bit of a mess because it's very muggy, so I was literally melting, but a little bit of filter and it looks great, it looks fine. And she got the good angles, so got my good angles, my good side, so it's all good. And then me and my dad and my older sister had to head off as I had to go to work. I had work at 3 o'clock, and my dad dropped me up to work. I quickly got changed to my work uniform. I wore my work shorts to the care home, so all I had to do is then just quickly change this for work top, and then my dad dropped me up to work and then dropped my older sister home. I got into work, got clocked in, and it was really quiet to start off with, for like 3 till like 4, and then at like 5ish it got very busy again. So I was running lots of food and drink, did lots of food and drink orders and bill taking, and then at 6, from 5 till from like 4ish till 5, it was just me and one of my colleagues on shift, and one of our supervisors was in the kitchen, one of my managers was in the kitchen. So if anything happened, we had to go to him because the people out front weren't supervisors. So luckily nothing did happen, and it then calmed down again. And then my colleague who'd done a split shift, he was back in at 6. He then came in at 6, and I was able to go on my lunch break, and I had a Sunday roast that I'm going to show you guys now. Sunday roast was so good, and it felt so good to be able to sit down. Hopefully it shouldn't be so noisy now because I've been able to turn the fan off because I've been able to cool down a bit. And I really enjoyed the Sunday roast, and I then just chilled, had a bit of a sit down, scrolled through my phone a little bit. I then continued on with my shift, and bang on 7 it got so busy because people started to arrive for the quiz that starts at 8, and so there's lots of people in, lots of people I know, so I was chatting with them, and we were just getting lots of close jobs done, and I was on lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking. I was on bar for a little bit, but then my supervisor wanted me to just stay on the floor, collect glass and stuff, because I've been away for 2 weeks. There's quite a few changes on the tail, so he didn't want me like to get a bit frazzled, but I was fine, and I found everything okay. So I was able to get on bar a little bit, but then I just let my 2 colleagues handle bar, and I was just on floor chatting with everyone, making sure everyone was happy. And then I finished at 10:30ish in the end, instead of finishing at like 11:45, which we normally do. Me and one of my other colleagues got to go at like 10:30ish, while my 2 supervisors were on stay till the end, because by the time the quiz had finished at 10, we'd literally done all the closed jobs, and there were just like 2 or 3 tables left. So I got to finish a little bit early, and I clocked off, got back into my pink t-shirt, love this top, and then I clocked off, got my bag, and I headed off, and my mum picked me up. And I forgot to say that I had already had a Sunday roast, so she plated me up the Sunday roast that they'd had this evening, so I'm going to be having that for my tea tomorrow night. So double roast, cannot wait. I love a Sunday roast, so it'll be a Monday roast for me tomorrow night. And I'm now home, and I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, and tomorrow I'm meeting one of my work besties who I was actually on shift with tonight. She came in at 7, and it's 7 till close. It was just a nice surprise. I didn't think she was going to be in, so we had a great shift together, and we're going to be having a coffee catch up, heading off to the castle, as there's now a new bench being put next to the fountain where I'm going to sit, and she's going to get a nice photo of me. I got this shot like up here, so hopefully it comes up all right. She's my favourite bunny, always gets really great photos of me. And so we're going to be doing that, having a little walk, and then going to go up to the lounge and get some more of those pancakes that I bloody love, and another fresh OJ. I love the fresh OJ, as you guys know. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal, and then probably just watch a bit of Netflix, and then head off to bed to be ready for my catch up with my mate tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing Tuesday. I'm back in work Wednesday 10 till 3, off Thursday, in 10 till 3 Friday, and I've got a split shift Saturday. So yeah, busy week ahead, but I am absolutely loving being back at work. I was a little bit anxious at first, always is a bit like that when you've been off work for so long, but it's like I've never been away. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend. All have a lovely week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.